Hi everybody, welcome to Cancer Killing Yoga with me. I'm Deb, and today we're going to start in standing. Have a short practice, be full of gratitude, gratefulness. There will be a little dog walking around, I hope you don't mind. Let's start in standing. So from here, just kind of touch the toes together, spread the heels slightly apart, and spread your toes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Standing in mountain pose. Draw the kneecaps up. Press down through the heels and balls of the feet. Close your eyes for just a moment. Observe your breathing. Deep breath in and blow it out. With every breath in, be grateful that you can do this today. And exhale any fear or anxiety. It's not going to live inside of us today. Inhale and exhale. Open your eyes. Gather all the energy above you as you inhale. Exhale down to prayer with your hands. One more time, gathering all the energy up into your body, bringing it down into your heart. Stand at the top of your mat in the same foot position. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to just swan dive down. If you have those blocks, you can use those here at any length to help you. If you can touch the floor, leave your knees loose. Swivel your knees back and forth. That first time, loosen up those hamstrings. Inhaling, bring yourself to a flat back. Exhale all the way down again. Let's just bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale down to prayer. One more time. We're going to add on. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale. Place the hands on the floor and step back into a plank position. Come down to your knees. Let's do something easy to start with. Come back into your child's pose. Way back, spread the fingers. Place your forehead onto the floor. Breathe in and out. Are you the star today on yellow? Yes, you're the star today. Breathing. Come up to hands and knees. Do a couple cat-cow breathing here. So as you inhale, you're into that sway back, arching the back, looking up. And as you exhale, round like a mad Halloween cat. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, rounding. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Stabilize yourself on that left knee, and with the right leg, reach back behind you, pressing the heel towards the wall, and now gently lift up that left arm into this bird dog position. This takes some strength in the torso, so you're going to be strengthening these abdominal muscles. Take some deep breaths here and release. Go to the other side. Sway your hips back and forth. Loosen those up a little bit. As you extend that left leg, pushing the heel into the wall, now lift the right arm up in front of you. Take some deep breaths. Try to keep your back level with the floor. Good. Exhale. Child's pose. This time, open the knees so that you can release your entire body down to the floor between them. And this time, roll your forehead Massaging out your forehead here. Deep breaths and releasing. Bring yourself back up to those hands and knees, and this time we're going to lift the right leg back again, crossing it over the left behind you, and reach out in front, stretching that back. This is a really good release for that outer right hip. And you can kind of move around here until it feels great. You can put your head on the floor if you like. And press back with that right heel. Press back. Come back up to your hands, knees position. Uncrossing. Reversing to the other side. So pressing back with the left, crossing it over the right behind you. Press back with that heel and stretch out in front of you so that this outer left hip gets a really good stretch. And releasing, bring that heel back in. Let's sit back on our heels in this warrior style seated position. And just wake up the legs a little bit. Inhaling, exhaling. Gather the energy up, bring it down to the heart again. One more time. And bringing it down again. Good. Let's move out into a modified plank. So we're on our heels. If you want to try full plank, fine. Press back with your heels. And then come forward and just bring yourself down to the ground. Flip those feet so that the top of the feet are resting on the floor. And we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. This is a really good back bending position where you bring the forearms to the floor, parallel to each other like a number 11. Release the buttock. If you have had recent abdominal or breast surgery, this may be strenuous for you. Make sure to get your physicians okay to do yoga, because even though yoga seems like simple when you're looking at it, there is a lot of really intense muscular work going on, and we don't want to overdo it and hurt our incisional areas. So if you can do this, if you cannot, stay down here, place your head on your hands, and just kind of look up as much as you can. Just look up and down and get those muscles kind of working a little bit, but not too bad. If you're in the Sphinx pose, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, and push your chest forward, glancing up to the crease of the ceiling and the wall. It's great to get that bend in the thoracic area instead of down all in your lower back. We don't want to have that. We want to feel it up by the shoulder blades. And exhale. Push back into child's pose again. And let's come into our first downward facing dog. So your hands are spread. You have pressure in the thumb and first finger. You're going to move your legs, straightening them, keeping the back flat. If you need to bend knees, that's perfectly fine. This is your practice and your hamstrings, so you can do what you can do. If you can get those heels to the floor, that's great. The eyes of the forearms, right in the crease of the elbows, should be facing each other, opening and widening the shoulders so that your head can hang freely. Take 3 deep breaths here. Let it all go. Look forward. Take tiny steps to the front of your mat. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Coming up to the front again. Bend through those knees. Reaching up above you, inhaling. Keeping the knees bent, sit back into a chair pose. So when you look down, you're still seeing your toes. And your back is basically straight. You're sitting into a chair. And inhale. Exhale, arms down. Good. We'll do some simple twists here. Inhale, arms up. Turn to one side. Opening the arms out. Gaze moves towards the back of the room. Getting that twist into the upper back. Inhaling up. Looking forward, and exhale, twist to the other side. Gazing back. One more time, inhaling forward. Switching sides. Hey, did you notice I'm getting some hair back? I've been working on it for a couple months. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Good. Inhale up. I'm going to face you now. Standing with the feet balance even, toes spread. Energetically place your balance into your left leg so you can bend that right knee up towards you. And exhale it down. This time the left leg. Inhaling. Exhale down. Next time, right knee comes up. We're going to hold on to it. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest, and pulling that right knee towards us, rotating the foot one way and then the other. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale down. Whoa. Might need a wall. Inhale the left leg, knee up, hugging towards you. Rotation. So I'm on these oral chemo drugs and it's causing some side effects I don't like. One of which is muscular soreness. Let's release that. Let's come to the length of your mat and open up feet really wide. Roll the shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling, moving the elbows back behind you. And exhale, round forward. We'll do this a couple times to mobilize that spine. So the muscular pain is there when I don't work out, or if I do. So guess what? I might as well work out. Because if I'm gonna be sore either way, at least I should get something out of it. Exhale, rounding forward. Come up straight. Let's turn that front foot facing the wall, angling the back foot so that the toes are coming at a 45-degree angle towards the corner of the room, and opening the arms to the sides. We'll come into warrior two by bending that front leg, gazing over that arm. You're the warrior every day. Sometimes you get tired. That's okay. You just get back on your yoga mat and keep going. Inhale up, gathering energy above you, and exhale again into warrior. Placing the back arm along the leg as you inhale, rise and look at the top arm above you in reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale back to warrior. One more time, reverse warrior. And exhale. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, and now you're into this lunge position with that front knee bent. Press back through the heel of the extended leg, keeping the opposite hand of the foot to the floor. You're going to twist slightly, raising the arm of the bent leg to the ceiling. Little twist. And exhale. Bring your leg back into downward facing dog. Press back through the heels. Doesn't that feel better now? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just walk my dog by pressing each heel up and down. Now let's bring the opposite leg, in this case it's my left, in front, in between the hands, because we're going to do warrior two on the other side. So set yourself up, come up, the front leg, foot is to the wall, and I'm going to turn so you can see this. The back foot is angled, so that foot is going to the corner of the room. Inhale up, and bend the front leg, look over the front arm, warrior two. Next, inhale into that reverse warrior. So the front arm is coming to the ceiling now. You can gaze up and then back to warrior. One more time. Inhaling up and back to warrior. Cartwheeling the hands down to the floor. You're in your lunge now. So that front bent leg and the opposite hand goes to the floor, so you can twist to the other side, gazing at the hand, pushing the heel towards the wall. Good balance. Exhale, hand to the floor, step back into downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Tiny steps up to the front of the mat or hop. Or hop. Inhaling up and exhaling down. All right. Let's move on to the floor part. So let's move the feet to the sides of the yoga mat with the feet extended, pointing at 45 degrees. So we can come into this Malasana position. You can take a block. You can set that there. You can sit on it this way, whatever you like. The point is to get the hips down, open up the knees, and I realize this is difficult when you're first starting, and that's why you have blocks or a big fat book or a big fat pillow or something, so that you can start here, opening the groin, opening the knees, opening things, letting your heart expand outward, taking deep breaths. Feel that energy now moving through your body. And that's what we want to do every day, is get that energy moving. I picture a white light coming through the top of my head and moving around my head, my chest, my abdomen, my legs, my arms. And this is a healing light. And it's moving all the disease out of my body. And my breath is doing that. As I breathe in, the healing light comes in. And I expel all the disease out. All the sickness, all the worry, all the fear, all the things that you don't like. Let's get rid of that stuff. Let's sit on the mat. Extend the legs in front of you. If you cannot sit with a straight back, small pillow right under the bum, because this is going to be bending the right leg, and you can bend it at any level, so your foot could be almost equal with your calf, your ankle, or you can move it up towards the thigh. You're going to hold on to this bent leg, and you're going to open to the extended leg with a little twist and look to the back wall. Now we're going to reverse that twist. So you bring the opposite arm across, that other arm behind you. As you inhale and as you exhale, twist slightly. And then come back to the front. Switch everything out. You can leave the pillow, I'm just removing it for myself. Bend the other leg, foot up towards you, straighten the back, hold on to the leg with the same arm, and open twist to the extended leg side. And we're going to reverse that by bringing the opposite arm around the knee, opening to the back. As you exhale, twist. These twists are very energizing, and they also purportedly help your digestive system. So if you're experiencing constipation or things that you don't like, this might be a great way to counteract that. And I'll show you another one. We're going to exhale, come forward, bring the feet out in front, and slowly lower down to your back. Now this is called wind relieving posture because we are still working on the intestines. You start on the right side, bringing that right knee up into your chest and holding on to it, squeezing in. Extended leg pushes towards the wall. Want to get that maximum stretch. Open up the shoulders, press them down into the floor. And take some deep breaths. With the left hand holding onto the right knee, you're going to move that across your body into another twist. Now, you don't have to go far as you like, but try to keep the right shoulder on the floor. You can cactus your arm or extend it out as you do your little twist here. Let's release that, bring it back. Set that foot back down, extend it. And we'll work on the other side, bringing the left knee up to the chest. Hold on, pull it in, open the shoulders, Nice deep breaths here. And then holding onto the left leg with the right hand, move that across the right side of your body into the twist, either extending the left hand or cactusing, whatever feels good for you today. And you don't have to go far. There's a lot of muscles involved in this, but it is supposed to work on your intestines, so giving you that extra movement you need. Bring the knee back to the ceiling and hug one more time. Bring them both in. Give yourself a big hug and bring your head to your knees if you can, rolling into a very small ball. Let's place the feet on the floor. We're going to do a little bridge here. So you should be able to just barely reach your heels with your fingertips. That's about the right position. Feet are hip width apart, and as you inhale, you're just going to bring that pelvis up to the ceiling, open the chest. If you're a more advanced practitioner, you can grab your hands, grasp your hands behind your back, and roll your shoulders underneath you, and then press through the heels, and then press up, inhaling. If you need to come down and take a break, come down and take a break. Releasing one vertebrae at a time, slowly. We're going to do one more of those. So when you're ready, inhale, pressing up. If you can, rolling shoulders underneath. Press down with your hands, press down with your feet, the soles of your feet. And kind of release your buttock here. See if you can do this through the strength of your quads, your shoulders. Good job. Now, if you have a block, this is a wonderful thing to do. With that bridge, you can do one more. This is totally relaxing to place the block under your sacrum, not your lumbar spine, but down lower like your tailbone. And just rest on it and open the chest, palms up to the ceiling. It's really liberating because you don't have to do anything. You're just completely resting on the block. But your shoulders are opening and your chest is opening. You're getting that feeling that your spine is getting some more movement, right? It's very wonderful. I love that. When you're done, release the block. And let's move into our sitting position. Crossing the feet in front of you. Now, this can be hard again. Pillows, blocks, blankets, they're your friends. So just crossing whatever foot in front of the other, holding onto the knees, rolling the shoulders back. Let's do one final twist to the right. Just very easy, come back, reverse. This is easy stuff. Coming forward and putting your hands down in front of you. Just walk your hands forward as much as is comfortable to get a little flexion into these hips, into a forward fold. You can take your block if you have one. Put it right under your forehead. This is a very nice place to rest. And you feel those hips stretching out. If you need to put pillows under your knees, that can also help relieve the tension, right? So just kind of flexing here so that you're doing some hip opening. Your hips are going to release a lot of emotion. There's a chakra that's in here that releases a lot of our emotional tension. And when we open this hip area, we open this energy, we start stimulating it, and it just comes out. So a lot of people go to yoga, and when they go into Shavasana, they just start crying, or what, feel ultimate anti-anxiety medication would do, just complete lethargy. And that's fine, because you've released a lot of stuff that's pent up, and the more hip opening you do, the better off you are with that stuff. So you've released that. I'll let you go into your final Shavasana now. So that is completely lying flat. Hands, palms facing the ceiling, away from your body, feet about a foot apart, just everything completely relaxed. If your back is hurting, put a pillow or a bolster under your knees to release some of that pressure. You'll be here for a few minutes. As you lay there, feeling the floor underneath you, feeling your facial muscles relax and your jaw relaxing, tongue falling away from the roof of your mouth. Feel grateful for the time you've been able to spend doing this. It's going to make your day so much better. When you are ready, roll onto one of your sides. Gently press yourself up into a sitting position. Remember that you are very powerful, and we can help heal our bodies starting with our thoughts. And you can do this. Be in the future. See yourself in the future, and the person that you want to be. Healthy, happy, full of life, full of energy. And you will move towards that. You don't have to live in the past and what's happened, but only live in the future. So with that, place my hands around my heart and say thank you so much for being with me today. If you like this video, put the thumbs up. You can join me for the next one by subscribing. And I honor you and thank you so much. Namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.